is annihlillyate, and welcome back to another live stream. Tonight I am here in my long-term survival world, and that is because I want to play with some copper. There's lots of different copper-related things that I want to do tonight. One of those things being I need to wait for this copper to oxidize, these copper grates. I learned my lesson by not oxidizing them before placing them down, so I'm going to wait for them to oxidize all to at least this stage right here, which is just the first stage, and then I need to wax them all the way across the bridge. There's also a couple of copper bulbs on the side of the bridge that need to be waxed as well, and I'm going to worry about that in a little bit here. I need to spend some time on this side of the bridge because that's where most of the unoxidized copper grates are. Over here where I've been working on the mansion, there's a lot of green. Over here there's still a lot of orange. Anyway, before I further explain what I want to do in this stream, because there are a couple other things that I want to do. Welcome to the stream, Dark Viper, Randoms, the Christmas Birder. Hello, glad you could make it. It's been a minute since I seen you at Dark Viper. Hello, glad you could be here. I'm running low on chicken. I've got 3 of those left. I gotta make sure I do something about that. But anyway, another thing I want to do in tonight's live stream, I need to do something about this entrance to this area. It just doesn't really look that great. I need to decorate it here. And I need to figure out if I really want this tunnel to go this way. I could dig it a little bit further out this way. What's the coordinates right here? -181, -290. Let me see something real quick. What would happen if I tried to dig this straight forward that way? The Christmas Birder says, "It's me, Alex Birder." That makes sense. Welcome to the stream. If I find those coordinates somewhere over here, like where does that end up? I need to find -181. That brings me here. So I would end up like here if I dug that tunnel straight forward. This is not a bad spot to end up. The copper golem that I built is right over here. And then there's like space to work with where I could potentially make an actual path to the place where I want to end up. Because I'll probably build other stuff in this area. That way the copper golem isn't lonely. So a path going through here of some kind would be pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to make that path out of. I already kind of have one marked out a little bit. And then here. But since I'm gonna have a minecart track in this tunnel, the entire path can be a minecart track. Maybe I continue the tunnel outside there with glass? I don't know, I just feel like this is a weird spot to have an entrance to this area. But I will figure it out. It's kind of cool because the pavilion that I built looks really cool like that. But I don't really know what I would put here. I'll think about that some more as I grab some materials to build with, because I don't have any of that around yet. I need to basically decorate that tunnel up there similar to this, but of course I want there to be lots of copper. I'll probably put that copper like I've done the amethyst. There's amethyst behind these leaves. If I break that with silk touch, you can really see it. And it just ever so slightly, you can see it through the leaf, which I really like. I'll probably do that with some copper and some leaves. I could even still use the flowering azalea leaves. I think this is a mix of flowering azalea leaves, regular azalea leaves, and oak leaves. Ellison Hamilton, hi, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. It's all dark outside. I need to go down here, find a place to sleep. There's plenty of places to sleep here in the Fall Forest because it is a campground. So let's sleep right here. I need to grab some shulker boxes from the castle here. That way I have a place to put some stuff. Four boxes is probably enough. We'll see. Another thing I need to do today. Since the copper rods, the lightning rods, they can oxidize now. I need to go around and do this, because I would like them to be that color. And wax them so that they don't oxidize. That'd be fun to see if I can find every single one of those around the world here. I made a lot of these lights, and now they're all green and I want them to be orange. I'm really glad that these oxidize now though. It's great. You can do a lot more with those. First I'm going to see just how much copper I have. There's dirt everywhere from Enderman. Goofy things. Okay, that's quite a lot of copper. I've got plenty. I want to use some of this somehow, because this stuff is really good looking. And I have been collecting it so that I can build with it at some point, and it makes sense to use it now. Let's get that. I don't want to bring these with me. Those are waxed already. I have plenty of wax, and I kind of want these to stack with all my other blocks. So let's just do this. Extreme Gamer says, can you make a netherite beacon? It only took me 7 months to do that. 7 months. Wow, only 7 months? That's crazy. I do eventually kind of want a netherite beacon because they'd be kind of cool. Oops, I didn't take the wax off of that. Right now my beacon is diamond. It's not fully diamond though. All of the top, like there's a layer of diamond all covering up the iron underneath it so that it looks like it's all diamond. I'll probably eventually change all of those diamond blocks to netherite blocks. That'll be fun. Minecraft Knockout Entertainment, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. I got any copper blocks that I would want? Now, I know I want some leaves. I don't know what kind of leaves though. I gotta look at my options. And I'll probably leave multiple times to grab things too, because I'm not sure what I even want. I should just do the same combo that I did down below with the oak leaves, the azalea leaves, and the flowering azalea leaves. How many of the azalea ones do I have, I wonder? Got enough to take these with me. If I run out, I can always get more. Oh, there's some regular ones in here too. I thought they were separated. So there's that. Another thing I need, I need a lot of minecart rails and the powered rails and everything, because that is going to be a minecart track down there. Also, before I get too far away from my barn, how much food is in here? Okay, I've got enough. I can eat some steak next. I should have probably grabbed a whole bunch of logs while I was at the wood shop. It's okay. Just gonna do a little bit of back and forth here. I know I've got plenty of iron to make minecart rails. How much gold do I have? I have plenty of redstone torches crafted. Let's just grab those. That'll power my powered rails when I eventually have those made. These sticks are probably up here from the last time I tried to make rails and powered rails. I forget how to craft the powered ones. That should be plenty. Probably need more of those. So that's 6 stacks of rails. I'll bring some stuff with me to make more. The first thing I want to do in that tunnel is the floor, and then to try and start getting all of the rails and stuff placed down. Should have thought about this before I left. I'm going to go back there and really think about what blocks I want to use. I think I want to use some of the deep slate the deep slate copper that I have. I think that would look good mixed in. Oh man, I tried to go to bed too early. There we go. At least it's not super duper too early. That's even how you would say that. I'm going to use the nether portal this time. This will be quicker to get there. There we go. That was so much quicker. Okay. Down here, I have like oak logs on the sides. I should do like acacia logs. Those are orange, like copper. And then I can do cobbled deep slate and the deep slate copper stuff. It'll be too much if I do like this repeating. Maybe not, I don't know. I think I should mix in the cobbled deep slate or just regular deep slate, because that's kind of more what this looks like. Yeah, regular deep slate and this. It's just kind of dark though, even though this stuff looks really cool. It would make more sense to have the darker stuff underground. I was originally thinking of a lighter... I'll probably think of another way to use these. They're too dark for a floor up here. I can do the same kind of idea, but just mixing in... Like, I could do... Oh my gosh, it's such a hard decision. I'm gonna take my time because I want it to look good. It'll also be helpful to look at the other tunnel that I have. We'll look at that for inspiration too. Get inspiration from my own builds. I built this quite a long time ago. Okay, it looks like I did calcite down here with crimson log. And then I did the nether brick block. Okay. Something that's consistent with them both is this. So I need to grab deep slate bricks, deep slate cobblestone, some cracked deep slate bricks, all the works. I think I got an idea. I don't have much of that left. I broke it all up. So I was thinking I could mix in some of these with stone for the floor down there. Well, up there, because it's like practically next to the clouds. And that would look good. I just don't have much of those. Wasn't planning on going on a mining trip. I might have left them in a shulker box over here. Yeah, I don't remember using all of these. Perfect. I need these. Alex Birder, welcome back. That's a nice face to be a favorite face. I like that face. Kyle Fu, hi, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Another thing that I'm gonna need is... Which one of these is empty? This one is... Where's my deep slate blocks? Down here. Okay, I don't have a lot of these already crafted. I forget, how do you make the deep slate bricks? Just need a stone cutter, right? I have one of those. I thought. Right here. Yeah. And then for the cracked ones, I need to smelt some. So let's just bring this stone cutter over here. Alex says, excuse me. I had to cough and I muted the microphone so I didn't cough in you guys' ears. Wow, this world is insane. How long have you had it? I've had this world for 4 years. That's how long I have been playing on it. I've spent a lot of time here. I've done a lot of things. It's not 40 like how Randoms is saying, but it's 4 without the 0. Randoms, I haven't even been alive for that long. Minecraft hasn't even been alive for 4 years. 40 years is crazy. That would be a long time to have one Minecraft world that you play on. I need 9 more stacks of these, and then I need to throw them in the furnace, make them cracked. And I'll just grab some of these. Oh, I need one more. Keep clicking the wrong thing. I'll bring the stone cutter with me for when I need it. I think I have enough blocks to get started now, though. Before I go back over there and actually get started building, it does look like I have been streaming for 30 minutes, so I'm going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, again, there's a welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Anyway, I'll be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We get right back into playing some Minecraft here. Let's get started trying to build that tunnel. It's already dug out. I just have to go and detail it with some beautiful blocks. Not as beautiful as that sun setting and the way it looked as I was flying around there. It was awesome. Alex Birder says, I already have my Christmas decorations up. I'm earlier than last year. It's pretty early. I agree with randoms. Thanksgiving hasn't even passed yet. I like Thanksgiving. I also like Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. My favorite season, though, is fall, not winter. So, I'm gonna enjoy fall while it lasts. Thanks to this fall forest that I built, I can enjoy fall all year round. But this is super cool. I like enjoying it during the fall in real life, too. All the trees outside look so pretty. Alex Burner says, I don't know, Thanksgiving doesn't feel right without the tree. I like to put my tree up like the day after Thanksgiving. I think the day after Thanksgiving is like a good day. It does make sense. But everybody does it different. Dark Viper says, I got a bowl of potatoes. Potatoes are delicious. Okay, something I have to do here is I'm gonna have to dig out like a dent in the wall for the other decorations. So I do have to do like a tiny bit of digging. because that is 5 like that. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between 2, putting those. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna keep most of this in the middle here stone. I just need to get rid of things like that iron and this gravel. But I'm also wanting to mix in my copper ore. So let's grab this. I'm going to move all of the torches temporarily to the wall, because they will be in the way if I leave them here on the floor. I'll constantly be breaking them if they stay here. I also need to decide right now, do I want this to go straight out that way, or do I want to keep it going this way? Decisions. It would be kind of cool to have like a part of it that goes out here. I didn't mark it very well. I marked it with 1 torch. Where it is. It's like somewhere over here. So I would come out right here, and then I would probably have a glass tube built. We'll go out here and then go this way. I could go through this little hill, or just take it down completely. Going through it would be cool. Then it would go up this way. I could bring it all the way up to here, or have some sort of like staircase here and fix up this area a bit, and then maybe end the tunnel This is a tough choice. Having that end here makes me feel like I need to have a structure here, but I don't know what structure, because there's already a structure right here. I could just continue this tunnel this way underneath the ground, and then you emerge like at the end here. Dark Viper says, when do you put your PayPal in chat? I don't really use that a whole lot anymore. It's still available in the description, I think. But yeah, I like to use YouTube Super Chat because I have that available now. That is the easiest for me to use. What do you guys think? Please help me out here. Do you think I should have this end right here, or have it end over here? Kind of looking for some feedback here. What do you guys think? Because it would be nice to kind of build some more stuff in this mountain over here so that Copper Golem isn't lonely. This Copper Golem's all by himself out here. Uh-oh, I didn't make sure I had more firework rockets before I took off. At least there's a place to land. Random says, wouldn't that be a longer walk, but also you have Elytra, so it is a walk, but you see I am building a minecart track. So should the tunnel come out here, and then the minecart track continue this way to a certain point, or should the minecart track end here? Should the minecart track end here? Or should the minecart track end somewhere over here? Because I don't want to traverse this all the time, this hole. So it would kind of need to end somewhere around here, and then I need like a staircase there. So end here and then have like glass tube going through like the mountains or over there. It's honestly a hard choice. Since when do I have a pink bed in here? I thought I had a blue bed in here. Whatever, a bed's a bed. Dark Viper and Randoms are both saying option 1. I think the more I think about it, the more option 1 sounds good to me too. Come on, I want to sleep. Dark Viper, I think the PayPal link might be in the description. I'm pretty sure it's there. If it's not, I can probably put it there. Hold on just a moment. Oh, I'm wrong, it's not. It's not there. Let me fix that. I should be able to fix that from here. Okay, if you refresh, it should be in the description. You'll have to refresh though. Random says, you haven't really been needing PayPal since Super Chat. I didn't really get a whole lot of tips on PayPal in the first place. But I didn't know that it wasn't in the description anymore, so I'm glad I've fixed that. Alright, let's dig this out there so that I can do my little idea that I came up with. This would be so much faster if I had my beacon set up, but also I know it's not that long to dig. Hold on. My beacon should be in my ender chest, right? If it's not in my ender chest, then I don't know where it is. It should be in there. Yay! Beacon. I'm gonna put these back in there for now because they're just gonna take up space in my inventory. Got some digging to do before I use those. If I set up the beacon like out here, should be good. Where did you come from? Go away. No, seriously, where did you come from? It's daylight out here. Must be a dark little cave nearby. There we go. Perfect beacon. Just gotta place that on top. And haste 2. Now I should be able to dig that stone so much quicker. That'd be worth it. Uh-oh, I thought I'd be close. Oh, okay. I am close enough, just barely. It's out of range if I'm like over there. So this is perfect. Because I'm digging towards the beacon right now. Oh, this is so nice. I love using haste too. Alex Birder says, oh cool, I didn't know you could use iron for a beacon too. Yeah, you can use any material. Except for redstone and lapis. You can use iron, gold, diamond, netherite. There's a creeper down there. That must be where that zombie came from. Go away, creeper. Just Coffee G's says lapis beacon, bedrock or Java. I said you cannot make a lapis beacon. That is not a thing. I didn't say that it wasn't a thing. If that's what you're asking, you can't do that. You can only make beacons from iron, gold, and diamond, netherite. That I know of. I've never heard of making one out of lapis. Oh, I think you can make them out of emerald too. I forgot about that. I like finding emeralds. Ooh, there's more. There's lots of iron around here too. It's because I'm digging in the mountains at Y level 200. Okay, here we go. I've reached the end. Let's change this out to stone, because that's what it needs to be. Is there anything else that I should change out to stone? I guess I'll grab this. Oh, I missed a piece. Grab this too. This has been sitting here for a really long time. I've just been neglecting grabbing it up. There we go. Now it's just a straight shot this way, and it actually looks cooler. I'm gonna have the tunnel up here, like the walls will be glass, so you can see out. So that'll be cool. I need to fill in this part with stone. I don't really want it here anymore. I'll need to grab some stone. I think I have some over by the mansion. I can grab that and get to work on filling this in because I won't need it anymore. I do have lots of stone over here. Let's just grab a box of this. Bring it on over here. Let's also check on these copper grates. I've been spending a little bit of time on this side of the bridge. Still a lot of orange. These are all the right color. But these up here, still too orange. They'll get there eventually. Then I can work on waxing these. Just Coffee G's says, Annihilate, is that your forever world? Yes, this is my long-term survival world. I've had this world for 4 years now. Almost 5. It's been a little bit over 4 years. Which is longer than I've even been making Minecraft videos. So some of the stuff in this world I didn't make in videos. All of the stuff in this area I did make in videos though. The mansion, the bridge, the pavilion, everything over here is relatively new, even though this pavilion I built a couple years ago. Just Coffee G says, I'm looking for joinable streams to hop on. Sorry, this isn't a server or anything. This is just a single player world. Anyway, it does look like I have been streaming for 1 hour. So, I am going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip. But if you'd like to leave one, again, those are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Anyway, I will be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We get right back into it, playing some Minecraft here. I was going to work on filling this in because I redirected the path and this does not need to be here anymore. So, first of all, I need to clean up my inventory a little bit. It's, I don't really like it. This one is relatively empty. I'm just gonna put some of these things in here. I need the stone though. That's so much better. This part will take a little bit longer than it did to dig out the part where I redirected the path, but that's fine. I don't want to leave a hole in the mountain here. That's not necessary. Ooh, it got dark when I tore away that torch there. Couldn't see anything. The next torch is too far away. I missed some iron. I should take this iron out of the ceiling. Even though I have tons of iron, if I keep using it like I do, like all the time, eventually I will run out, so I should continue to collect iron even though I feel like I have an infinite amount. I don't. I don't have an iron farm. All the iron that I have, I've mined. It helps that I have these gigantic mountains everywhere, because the iron is way more common. When I do mine iron, that's usually where I go. A nearby giant mountain. Like, here's more. Okay, I don't have much to go. One thing I didn't grab when I was grabbing a whole bunch of materials was acacia wood. I wanted to grab some of that. I need it for my build here. Should go try and grab some, because I'm going to need it soon. That was a lot of coal. There we go. It's like it was never even there. Now the tunnel goes in a straight path. Now let's go grab that acacia wood that I'm gonna need. I'll start working on that part of the build. Here's where it actually... I'll start to play some blocks soon, I promise. I did a lot of figuring out up until now. Part of the process. Hopefully I have some acacia wood down here, because I do think it would be perfect. Oh, I have plenty. Let me just grab 9 stacks of this. That should be enough. Go on another minecart ride here. Even though the acacia logs are orange, I probably won't strip them. That way there's not too much orange in my tunnel. Because I do want to, as I mentioned earlier, have blocks of copper behind the leaf detailing that is right there, like I have amethyst behind these leaves in this situation, so you can see it through the leaves. I think that looks really cool. So I'm going to do the same thing with some copper. I don't want the place to be too orange, so I don't think I'll strip my acacia logs like I did these oak ones down here. I didn't strip the crimson logs that I used down here, so that should be fine. Another thing I did down here was I didn't put the leaves like fully in that space. You'll see what I mean in a second here. They're broken up a little bit, so you can see the block behind it better. I think that looks cool also, but I'm not going to do that up there. Yeah, that's not stripped. Dark Viper says, if I buy Minecraft, what should I do on it? You should make a survival world and build a house and make a farm, you know, get some food and stuff and survive in your little survival world and have fun. Wait a second. I was going to dig this up like I'm replacing it with a completely different block. I was just going to spread some copper ore throughout. So I'll just grab this a stack at a time because my inventory is a little full. Just need a little bit of this here and there. Yeah, that'll look really cool. I forgot about the haste 2 beacon. It's actually making it a little bit harder to dig the exact blocks that I want. Because I'm trying to be a little bit more detailed, but that's fine. I will manage... Oh, I ran out. It's only 1 stack so far, so this isn't too costly. I'm just breaking into a second stack, and I'm almost at the end here. That'll be fine for now. When I continue, like, the glass part, I'll probably have to continue that design. Where's the zombie at? There you are. And this is where they're coming from. I should put torches in here. I don't need a bunch of stuff to be spawning down here. Didn't even know this was down here. Lots of iron, lots of coal, some emeralds. I don't really feel like gathering it all up right now. Dark Viper says, Lily, if you did not do YouTube, what would be your dream job? Honestly, YouTube was my dream job. I do make money from YouTube, but it's not like a whole lot. I'll say it's not a whole lot yet. Because there's, of course, opportunity for that to change. Yeah, making content of any kind, really. That is my dream job. Well, I shouldn't say any kind, but like playing Minecraft. Also, I've been thinking about making more like videos, like I'll say in real life, videos outside of Minecraft. I do make some already. Don't really talk about that a whole lot in this channel. Yeah, making content. I'm gonna need to dig out the sides here too. So I should start doing that. And that's where the acacia logs are gonna go. Dark Viper says that saying any kind of content can be turned wrong by the wrong people, not gonna lie. Yes, that's why I tried to fix it by saying not any kind. That is definitely not what I mean. Please don't try to turn it into that. That's not what I mean. I mean like just family-friendly videos. I will never ever make anything that's not family-friendly. Getting closer to the beacon. That makes this go a little bit faster. I gotta do that to this side as well. I hope I'm not losing my voice. I kind of feel like I am. Ah! No! Dark Viper says, I feel like there's a mod to show beacon range. Probably. There's a lot of different mods out there. I don't use a lot of mods. I try to keep my worlds vanilla. I like vanilla Minecraft. I use, like cinematic mods. The only one I use right now is, Flashback. I really like Flashback mod. Birder says, does anyone play Geometry Dash? Every once in a while, I'll break out the Geometry Dash. I can probably get that haste 2 effect and then run over here and use it just a little bit. I used to love Geometry Dash. I mean, I still do. Oopsies. Uh-oh. Where'd the sign go? I need the sign. Oop. I accidentally sent a stack of blocks through the nether, but that's fine. It was just a stack of stone. Alright. That can be left like that for now. There's so much stone. I do not need that much stone. Another thing I kind of need to dig out. There's like a block up in the ceiling too. Dang randoms. Call me a dummy like that? Jeez. Rude. Yeah, it is just one block up. I can probably start to do that when I do more details up there though. Alex Birder says, do you know your name on Geometry Dash? I do not. I don't recall. This right here all needs to be turned into some acacia wood. So I'll just start to dig this out. Oh, there's that cave again. So much stuff in my inventory. Placing down some of this acacia log, that will help some things. I feel like I've been building with acacia a lot lately. I built that barn in my hardcore world with acacia wood. Never done anything like that before, but I think it looks really good. Okay, there's that side. Now I gotta do that here. Dark Viper says, I feel like using TNT to make a tunnel would work. Yeah. It wouldn't be as neat if you wanted it to be like a perfectly shaped. You would have to do a little bit of fixing up after you blew it up with TNT. But it would work. I'm gonna put all this acacia wood in here for now. I have so many shulker boxes in my inventory. They'll be fine here in the middle for a while. I shouldn't have to move them. Alright, before I move on to the next thing here, does look like I have been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes so far, so I'm going to go on another quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chats. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you'd like to leave one, again, those are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Anyway, I will be right back in 3 minutes. Hey, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into playing some Minecraft here. I have to now evenly spaced place a whole bunch of pillars of deep slate bricks. I forgot to shove some of these into the furnace to make them cracked. I was going to put 9 stacks of these in the furnace to make them cracked. In reality though, I probably only need about half. Now let's turn half those into cracked deep slate bricks. That should probably be enough. And then I can use the rest to do the same thing that I have going on down here. Standard L, hi, welcome to the stream. Looks like we're doing some building tonight. Yes, we absolutely are. I've got to go turn these into some cracked deep slate bricks so that I can use those. That shouldn't take long to turn those into cracked deep slate stone bricks. But while those are smelting, I will go back and do what I was going to do with the regular deep slate stone bricks. Then I can go back through and add the cracked ones. Another thing I'm gonna need, I completely forgot about, shroom lights. There's shroom lights behind those leaves there. I will worry about that when I need them. I don't know how many shroom lights I have. Might have to collect some. Didn't really want to do any block collecting tonight. We'll see. We'll see how many of those I have later. Okay. I need to do these like that every 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On this side too. Awesome. And all the way down. I'll probably just we'll do one side first and then the other. Just gotta make sure that's right. Random says, you have a lot of shroom lights, maybe. I'm not sure how many I have. It's not really a block I use a whole lot, so I probably don't have a whole lot collected. Just because, like, why would I collect it if I don't use it a whole lot? I also don't come across it a whole lot, so I'm not, like, mining it up on accident. Something that I would have to, like, specifically go and get. Okay, that's kind of the end there. It's looking nice so far. Gonna repeat what I did on the other side. I'm pretty sure to connect either side there, I just did stairs on either side and then like a slab in the middle. I'm gonna take a look real quick. But another thing I did is I had deep slate on the ceiling, the cobbled deep slate. Yeah, that's just stairs, slab, stair. And then I had blocks like that going over top. Okay. I need to dig all of this one block up. So let's just do that right now. And I'll have to add one more block to each of these. Alex Birder says, I like the style you're going for. Thank ya. I'm glad you like it. God He's 2025. Hi, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Am I reading that username correctly? Looks kind of rainy and dark out there. Gotta go ahead and fix that now. There would be one here, too, if the nether portal wasn't there. But that needs to go like that. I'll probably just make that right there all. Why can't I never remember the name of this block? Deep slate bricks? I'll do that later. I don't really feel like dealing with the water right now. Let's do this all the way across on both sides. I'll stop here. Oops, that scared me. I don't know why I said oops. Yeah, I'll stop right here. So eventually I will continue this. Just not sure quite how yet. I'll figure that out once I figure this out. Okay, now I need some deep slate brick stairs and some deep slate brick slabs. I'm gonna take the stairs and go like that, and the slabs in the middle like so, all the way down this way. Oops. Not a firework rocket. That's not right. Llama Villager, hello. You say almost 10k? Yeah, that is true. I am getting closer and closer to 10,000 subscribers. I'm super excited. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna have to do, I need to dig this in. I think 2 blocks. Yeah. That way I can put more deep slate like this. And then this strip here, is gonna be, why can't I keep forgetting names of things. Copper. It's gonna be copper. Right there. With, leaves also. Actually, so does this need to be 3 blocks in? Hold on, let me check this before I do too much here. Want to make sure I'm getting it right, that way I don't have to redo things. Okay, so 1 block, look at this one, 1 block, then 2 block for copper and leaves, and then behind the leaves. Okay, yeah. I was right. And then later on I'll need the shroom lights, but I'll do this digging part first. Lots of digging in tonight's stream. Even though I already had the tunnel like mostly dug out. Lots of digging tonight for all of these details. This has been fun though. I like building like this. Just kind of going with the flow. I didn't really have a solid plan going in. I just knew that I wanted to make it look similar to the other tunnels that I have going on in this area, because they all link together. There's more emerald. One thing I could have done, I didn't even think about it before I did all of this work. And I already said earlier that I wanted to not have to redo things, but I might redo something. What if I did these tough brick instead of the deep slate bricks? That'd be kind of cool. I'll have to think about that. God, he says, I want to ask you a question. Are you making a bunker face? I think that's supposed to say bunker base. I'm gonna assume. I am not making a bunker base. This is gonna be a, well, obviously it's a tunnel, but I'm gonna put a minecart track in here, one going this direction, one going the other direction. That way I can go to and from. And it ends up out here. There's still a little bit more to do through the mountain, which I will do with glass walls. But it leads to a big mega bridge that I built quite a while ago now. And also my mansion, which I'm currently still working on in this pavilion. Random says it's a nuclear bunker. I don't think nuclear bunkers usually go this high up. It's above the clouds. Standard L says, do you have a lot of track or are you going to have to craft rails? That's a lot of iron. I did craft some earlier. I have a ton of iron, so I'm not really worried about how much it's going to take me. Yeah, I do have some. If I run out, I have plenty of iron to craft more. And I'm finding more iron as I build this. It's everywhere up here in these mountains. So I think I'll be fine. Broken out of the mountain a little bit. That's fine. Did a little bit of a cover up there. You can't even really tell. Perfect. Oh, that's only one block though. I need to go out another block here. I'm gonna start like doing glass tunnel here anyway. So I guess this is where I will start. Glass tunnel. I'm going to figure that part out later. But that means this side will have like glass and this side won't until here. That'll be fine though. I'll figure that part out in the future. I'm gonna focus on the main part of the tunnel first. Right here is where that cave is no longer a problem. As I dig out these last few sections here, it does look like I have been streaming for 2 hours, so I will go on another quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chats. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you'd like to leave one, again, those are welcome via YouTube Super Chats. Anyway, I will be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into playing some Minecraft here. Standard Al, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. It says, for a caramel latte. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate that a whole lot. My inventory is completely full with stone. I don't have much room to put it there either. But just one more section here to dig. Then I can get to doing a little bit more building. This is coming together nicely. I'm liking it so far. I have to grab some of this stuff and fill in this back wall with it. Actually, before I do that though, I need to make the decision. Do I want this to be tough brick instead of the deep slate bricks? I don't know. I kind of have deep slate bricks on all the levels. Because there's going to be 3 levels to this little transportation system. Yeah, down here, deep slate, as you can see. Down here also has deep slate. So I should probably keep it deep slate for consistency. Everything else I've made slight changes. Random says welcome back. Hello. Glad to be back. After I fill all these in with the deep slate like so, unless they're completely open like this, I think I'll leave these ones. And then I gotta do this side. I already started that one. After I do this, I need to put copper blocks in this blank spot there. And then of course the detailing with the leaves. I can't forget about this iron though. Look at that. Gotta grab that. Alex Berger says, gotta go guys, great stream. Lily, thank you. Glad you could make it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I ran out of deep slate bricks. I have this. Oh, and apparently a few more stacks of these. I wonder if that'll last me. I need to use this though for the ceiling part. I wonder if what I had left will be enough. That's not the right block. There we go, that's better. Wow, I have one left. Oh wait, I have a whole nother stack. I do need that for this part. Oh, where did my... There it is. There's my sign. I need that. Oop. Don't need any writing on there. Ah, the torches and everything. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot. There we go, that's better. It's kind of an accident to go down, but there's no way of going back up, so I guess I have to go all the way back down. There we go. That looks better. Now, I'm gonna need these blocks here. I've got so much stuff though. Try and put some of this away. So look a little bit bright for the time being, but later I'm gonna add a shroom light in the middle of each of these walls, and then some leaves here. And then you'll be able to see the copper just barely through the leaves. It'll look really nice. I gotta do that here too. Oh my gosh, look at that iron down there. Wait a minute. There's an emerald hiding down there. Oh, there's two of them. I will take those. One thing I'll have to do when I'm done here, I can't forget about it, I need to wax all of these blocks because I will be wanting them to stay orange. I have a whole bunch of wax over by my mansion that's not too far from here, so I can go ahead and take wax from there. Oops. Don't want to put firework rockets there. I want to put copper there. I might have just enough of these copper blocks to do this. Hopefully I don't run out. I need to go back to the storage room anyway to go ahead and get some shroom lights. I don't have any shroom lights with me, and I'm gonna need those. Oops, I don't need copper there. I need it there. And it looks like I don't have any more of that, so I'm gonna have to get more copper. I finished most of the way though. That's nice. Let's go try and grab some shroom lights. However many of those I might have. Let's go this way. Okay, I have a decent amount of these. That should be enough. I guess I'll use this nether portal now. Wait! Wait! I was supposed to grab more copper too. What am I thinking? I also have those, the cracked deep slate is probably done smelting in the furnace. Anyway, let's go here, try and get more copper. Then I'll grab my cracked deep slate. almost forgot I needed more copper. I have these, but they're like oxidized. There's that, but I need to smelt it. I think that's all I have. Yeah, everything else is oxidized. Okay. Let's go put these in the furnace. Oh, my deep slate bricks are not done being cracked bricks. There we go, that should be evenly split. Kinda need to hang out for a second here. Let this stuff smelt a little bit. Are we good on lava? We're running kind of low. Let's go grab more of that. Take these buckets from here. Should be able to get some lava from my lava farm. Okay, how many stacks is this? I've got 9, 10. Let's put some of these buckets away. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll hold a 16th one in my offhand. Oh, no! That defeats the whole purpose in doing that. Whatever. That's fine. I was gonna put the minecart back where it went, but I guess we don't need to do that. There we go. Everything should smelt just good. Just a little bit more of this deep slate before it starts smelting the copper. As I'm waiting for this stuff to smelt, it does look like I have been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I am going to go on another quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip. But if you'd like to leave one, again, those are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Anyway, I'll be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into playing some Minecraft here. Alright. I did leave the game unpaused while I was on the water break to let this stuff smelt a little bit. Made a little bit of progress. Let's make these into copper blocks so that I can build with them. $28 more. I got 35 from that. Why did I say 28? Anyway. Soon, the rest of the copper will start smelting. Random says, welcome back, Lily. Hey. Hello. Glad to be back. While all of this stuff continues smelting, and like I only have 3 more deep slate bricks, but so I think I'm gonna wait for that. Well, actually, I learned that this is actually too far away for it to continue smelting. So I don't know what to do. I want to get back to building though. That should be all of my cracked deep slate bricks. So I'll take those and let's go all the way back. I'm going to continue building. Alright. I'm all the way back here. Now, I'll start with this stack. I need to put one of these in the middle of each section here. It matches the copper nicely. Then I'll put the leaf detail that you saw in the tunnel that I just went through. And ooh, I forgot. I need to grab wax and wax those. I will do that in just a minute here. Speaking of things needing to be waxed, There are lots of things that need to be waxed. Way more than just this. I gotta check on my copper grates on the bridge. I've been working near that side of the bridge for this whole live stream. So that should have helped things along. Okay, there we go. Now I can start to get rid of these torches. Before I do that though, let's go check on the copper grates on the bridge here. Doesn't really look like we've got anything further oxidized. Maybe I'm too far away. Even though I tried to find something that I could do that was close. I'll probably just have to take those specific grates out, spread them out, oxidize them, put them back, and then do what I want to do, which is have them all be... Oops, not that color. Oh no. Have them all be that color. And then wax them. I have lots of wax right here, so let's take this box. Also need to sleep. I have a bed right here. This is the blue bed that I thought I had in my ender chest, and I replaced it with a pink one. Earlier I was like, what the heck is this pink bed? Because over here is where I put my pink bed. Now I just have beds everywhere. This is actually nowhere near where I'm working, kind of. Since I moved the entrance. Oops. Oh, I was about to say, I forgot to put copper here, but I just ran out. I have some now, though. So let's try and fix that real quick. I really just had a couple more sections left. Oop. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting about the haste. Keep trying to dig a little bit, and I'm digging a lot more than expected. Okay, I ran out again. That's good enough for now. I can start to wax every single one of these that is here so far. This ought to be fun. I should do one side at a time, that way I don't miss any sections. Okay, I think I already waxed everything down here. Good, we're good to go. None of that should oxidize. Now, I need to make that cobbled deep slate. And I need to start doing the rails too. I might want to wait to do the rails until I figure out this part back here. Done a lot of building tonight though. One lonely torch. Alright, where is my cobbled deep slates? There it is. I can do that part first, or I can do the leaves. I want to do the leaves first. Let's put all this away in there. My shroom light's in there for now. Okay, let's grab a stack of each of these. That looks cool, like that. Yeah, I really like that actually. You can see that orange poking through. That looks really nice. Gotta continue that here. Oops. This is not waxed. Are there any other pieces? Not that I can tell. There we go. That's nice like that. I was thinking at first of maybe doing different leaves than what I have down in the tunnel downstairs, but this looks nice. I like the little flowers on the azalea leaves. Those are pretty. And just like with the amethyst, I can see that copper through the leaves. It looks just as cool as being able to see the amethyst through the leaves. I'm happy with this. It looks so much better than it did before. This little tunnel has been plain for actual years. So glad I'm finally getting around to doing something with it. Oh, I thought I filled my inventory with more leaves than that. I need more. That's better. Random says, so many shulkers. Yeah, I brought a lot of boxes over here. I needed lots of blocks. One more little section right here, then I can work on the other side. Not sure what to do here, because I know I want like glass and stuff. I'm gonna figure that out later. I might cover up this cave completely. And then not have the glass tunnel start until here. This is a lot of building, so I'll probably need to take a small break from this project before I finish it. Probably finish the other half of this in another live stream. This is good progress so far, though. I'm happy I started this. It's been left undone for way too long. Dark Viper says you should make a statue of yourself. That's a good idea. I've definitely thought of something like that before. I think I know the perfect time to do that. Will be someday. Not too far away. Random says, I think I have an idea of where that day is. When do you think I would make a statue of myself in Minecraft? When were you thinking? I think we might be thinking different times, but I'm curious. My time that I'm thinking is a little bit of a surprise. Okay, I got all the leaves in. That's nice. It's looking real good. Standard L said you're gonna need some more terracotta. I will. I will need more terracotta. There'll be plenty of time to do that. Now I have a proper tunnel started leading to here. It is of course gonna turn left, continue this way. And I'll have a little, or like a train station type thing needs to be built out here. And then I can have stairs going up to the rest of all of this stuff. It'll be fun. I feel like I have done a lot of building tonight, though. So I might find something else to do for the last hour. Anyway, though, it does look like I have been streaming for 3 hours. So I'm gonna go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip. If you'd like to leave one, though, again, those are welcome via YouTube Super Chats. Anyway, I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into playing some Minecraft here. I need to... There's two things I can do. I can go back over by my castle and wax all of the posts for my lights along the path because they're made out of lightning rods and they're all oxidized to a color that I don't want them to be. So I need to fix that. Or I could go over to my bridge here and I could make all of the copper grates the color that I want them to be. And hopefully by the time I reach this, a lot of these have oxidized more. I'm kind of hoping that that's what's going to happen. I left my wax over here though, so let's go get that. I also kind of need to sleep the night away. The nighttime's almost gone, so I don't need to go to sleep. Let's just go out here. I think I'm going to work on the copper grates on the bridge. It's been bothering me for a while. Some of this is underneath there. What am I gonna do about that? Can I reach it from down here? No. I can't. I could move some shulker boxes. These are in my way. There we go. Everything should be moved out of the way well enough. Now I can make those all that color and give them a little bit of wax. I'm going to do this part first. This is so fun, honestly. And it's gonna look so good when I'm done. Oops. Ah! I imagine that's gonna happen to me a lot of times. I'll just have to go slower. I did it again. Dang it, now I have to wait for those. This is a pain. I should have oxidized them before doing this. I know that now. Lesson learned. This is fine though. I'm having fun. Okay. Now everything that is correct needs to be waxed. I'll know when I need to wax those because they will turn green. Is it just me, or does the texture of these change a little bit when you wax it? Like it's easier to see. Oh, I can't see I can't see every side of the block when you wax it. Oh, that's a visual bug. It kind of makes it so you can see like all the details like of the ground underneath the bridge better. But I can't see all 4 sides of the block. Like you can before I wax it, but you can't after, and that's so weird. Like you can see the side of that block, and then I wax it. Ah! It's just such a very small detail, but that is a visual bug. I wonder if they'll ever fix that. Or like really, I wonder if it'll be soon or if it'll be years from now. Needs to be reported. Anyway, I have those all waxed. Except for the ones that aren't the right color yet. I think one of them... Yeah, that one. Because there were 2 over here. Okay. Now I gotta do the same thing to this section. How fun. I actually didn't mess up on a single one of these. Yay, now they can all be waxed. I don't have to worry about any of them being the wrong color. Noah sends a $2 super chat and says, "That's really weird." It is indeed really weird. It's definitely not supposed to be like that. Thanks for the $2. I appreciate it. This is so many copper grates. Like, it's crazy. This bridge is ginormous. I love it. It did take me a very long time to build, though. It's very fun. I really enjoyed building this. Oops, messed up that one. Went a stage too far. Random says, looks cooler the way you're making it, won't lie. That is because this is the way that it was intended to be made. And that is the way that it will match everything around it. This green does not match what I'm doing with the mansion. This green also does not match what I did over there with the pavilion. Because the copper on those two things is this color, not that color. So I agree, it does look better because this is the color I intended it to be. And I love it. Zodika says, how much you gotta wax? All of this going down the bridge. All of these copper grates need to be waxed on this stage right here. I'm learning during this process that I should have oxidized these to the color that I wanted them to be before placing them down, and then as I was placing them down, wax them. But I didn't do that. So now I'm suffering those consequences, having to fix it. Zadak says, dang, that's a lot. Yes, this is my 300 block long mega bridge. That's what these copper blocks are a part of. Copper grates, I mean. So yeah, it's quite a lot because it's such a long bridge. I'm gonna need a bed to sleep in. Look at that sunset. Pretty. I like pretty sunsets. Alright, all of those are waxed. Now I gotta work on this section. Super fun. I'm using up tons of wax to do this, which is good because I had so much of this wax or honeycomb, whatever you want to call it. I had so much of it that I had to turn off my automatic bee farm that I have so that I can actually use up some of the profits that I got from it. And once I use it back up, once I use it up, I plan on turning it back on. But like, I haven't even made a dent, and I turned that off a long time ago. This will make a dent though, having to wax all of these. I kind of like the sound that it makes when you peel off some of the oxidization from the copper grates. Copper grates? I keep wanting to call them copper blocks. They're not quite copper blocks. They have holes in them, which makes them great. Copper grates. Oops. That didn't need to be like that. That sucks. I will wax all of the rest though. And then eventually I'll fix that one. I'm gonna have to run way over here and grab more of this honeycomb. I've used several stacks, and I know I have several more boxes of it over here. Like all of this honeycomb, all of it. It's so much. I wonder how this patch down here that was really orange is doing. I'm getting closer. This one is the only one left that's like fully green. And then these ones are mostly the correct color. How are we doing down here? It looks like maybe a few more have oxidized than before. I don't know. is really the only spot that did not want to oxidize. All the other spots oxidized just fine. Got all those ones. Let's work on this section right here. Now for all of the wax. Looks like I got everything. Most of these are the correct color already. Perfect. And just got a couple more sections to go. This is the one that's still really orange. This one, everything's oxidized at least a little bit. Most of them are the correct color. Oop, except that one now. Clicked the wrong one. Oh man, it's raining. At least it's nighttime and I can just take out my bed, sleep away the night. Sleeping away the night should get rid of this rain in the morning. Yay, no more rain. I wish these would oxidize. I think just need to, after this stream is done, lock myself in a little box and stand here. And then hopefully a couple hours of doing that will make that oxidize. In the meantime, though, there are more things for me to do that same thing to. I've got to go wax some lightning rods now over by the castle. So let's make my way over there. I'm going to use the nice new tunnel that I've been working on decorating. Got to go over here to get to it now, because I redirected it. I'm not done with it fully. It's about halfway done. I like how it is so far. And of course, it'll be a minecart track eventually, and I won't have to walk the whole way. As I make my way back this way so that I can wax some lightning rods so that they stay orange for my little light post on the side of my paths over here. As I make my way over there, it does look like I have been streaming for 3.5 hours. So, before I go into the last 30 minutes of the stream, I will go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip. But if you'd like to leave one, again, those are welcome via YouTube Super Chat. Anyway, I will be right back in 3 minutes. welcome back from that water break. We get right back into playing some Minecraft here. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a minecart ride on the way back towards my castle. That way I can fix my lights. Make my lightning rods orange again. They've turned green. Random says, welcome back, Lily. Hello, glad to be back. Dark Viper says, what took you so long? I was scared you was not going to return. Yeah, it was 3 minutes, like I said. I'm back now, don't worry. I don't think I have any of those lights that include the lightning rod in this section of my world. It starts down here. Wonder if I can put that in my offhand like that. That needs to be orange. There we go. Perfect. Oh, and I just immediately took it off. This one's still, yeah. Cool. That's back to normal. Just gotta walk down all the paths, I guess. There's so many of these around the place. Well, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure they all get waxed. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I have any of those up here? I don't think so. It's gonna be pretty easy to possibly miss a couple of these, but I'm gonna get most of them. I just have so many of these around. At the time that I made these, the lightning rods did not have the ability to oxidize. I didn't think I had to wax them. I don't even think you could wax them, because they couldn't oxidize. Oh, there's one up there. I'll leave that one the way it is. Because it's not part of a light fixture. It's just a lightning rod. I think I got all the ones over here. Now I gotta go over this way. This is the one I was messing with earlier. It was not as nearly oxidized as the other ones. Got all those ones up here. I don't think there's any this way. There's one here. Okay. There's one here too. Some more this way. Now I gotta go check this direction. See if I didn't leave any out this way. There are a couple. That might be all of them. I know I don't have any in the fall forest. And I've kind of walked this whole area. It's probably all of them. Very nice. Go all the way up here to the bedroom in my castle. Have a sleep since it's nighttime. There's nothing else in this area for me to wax, so I'm gonna put this honeycomb in that shulker box. Let's go check the copper that I put in the furnace earlier, see if it's done smelting. Ooh, this was never intended to be oxidized like that. Let's fix that real quick. Just need 2 pieces. Awesome. There's how much I've smelted so far. Okay, just a few pieces left. Awesome. Oh my gosh, there's more of these up here. But wait a minute. These lanterns are blue, and honestly, I remember when I was building these that I wished those would oxidize. Perfect. That looks good. Gotta have a soul lantern on there. All the other ones down there are just regular lanterns. So I'm not gonna change those. Those are just fine. Let's put all this terracotta that is smelted in this box. Get it out of the way here. This empty shulker box. Start putting some stuff in there too. How we doing on lava? Good. Makes sense. I kind of just refilled it. Looks so nice around here. Still lots more that I want to build. But I love this area of my world. What's in this shulker box? Oh yeah. Smooth stone, regular stone. Forgot about that. Just a few more pieces of copper need to be smelt. Hurry up, copper. I need to bring those over to the tunnel I was working on earlier. I needed more blocks of copper. I ran out. If I want to build with more copper at some point, I'm actually gonna need to mine more. Running kind of low on copper again. And I just kind of recently went and mined a whole bunch. I've just like used a lot. Been building with it. Hello, parrots. How are you guys doing? You didn't go down here? Yeah? I think I just heard one of them say yeah. That's good. Manny Sobani says, how long it took you to build all that? It looks sweet. This is my long-term survival world. I've been playing on it for a little over 4 years now. So yeah, I've built this over the course of that amount of time. And that's not even it. There's more. But thank you. I'm glad you like it. It was a lot of fun to build. Just a couple more pieces to go. Then I can take my copper over to the project I was working on earlier. That's where I needed it to be. Perfect. Take all that and all of that and turn it into full blocks. See how many of these I get. $50? Oh. Looks like I messed it up a little bit. 49. It's not bad. Let's just go ahead and fly over. It's really not that far. Here is the tunnel I was working on. I might as well just put these where they need to go. I'm gonna need some of this honeycomb. That way this stuff doesn't oxidize. All of that is already done. Cool. And then I gotta put some here. Oh, this didn't have all of the copper around it. I can see it. Hold on, let's get rid of these leaves. I will put them back in just a moment. That needs to be like that. Oop, that was way too many. Oh. That one technically don't need to be there. Wait, what am I doing? That needs to be there. And that does need to be there. Losing my mind. There we go. Got that fixed. And there's copper everything else. Cool. Done with that part. Now, bed to sleep in. That beacon is just so fast, breaking all of the blocks. I will be finishing that tunnel that I started today some other time. I made really good progress on it. I've been meaning to start doing that for a while. So I'm glad I actually started it. I wonder how my copper grates over here are looking. I haven't stood in this area very long since I noticed they still needed more time. Yeah. So I need to like enclose myself in a box and just hang out here until those do oxidize. And I will fix that off of stream. Anyway, though, it does look like I have been streaming for 4 hours. So, I am gonna go to bed. I was about to say I was gonna go on a water break because I'm just in the habit of that. But I am going to call it a night. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this live stream. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the bell notification icon so that you never miss when I upload videos or when I live stream. Speaking of videos uploaded on Halloween, I uploaded a special video. I did a reading of The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. So if you're interested in something a little spooky, that is definitely something you should go check out if you haven't checked it out already. Anyway though, again, thank you so much for watching this live stream, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!